Hi, this is Rudy Jones of upends.baseball.com. I'm out of town, so the logistics are a little bit different. Tonight, I'm going to do the Saturday night scoreboard and Sunday schedule. Of course, this is college baseball for Saturday, March the 8th in the state of South Carolina. I'm going to do it in alphabetical order just because that's the quickest way I can get it done. Alabama beat Presbyterian 15-1 in 7 innings. It's a second straight run rule win for the Crimson Tide. Anderson beat Virginia Wise 11-2 in the opener of a South Atlantic Conference series. Appalachian State shut out College of Charleston 13-0 to even that series. Benedict won the opener of a series against Edward Waters 20-19 in 10 innings. And in the second game, Edward Waters was up 15-2 when it was halted because of darkness. They'll continue it on Sunday before the scheduled game. Bob Jones snapped a 10-game losing streak with an 11-10 win over Payne. They scored a run at the top of the ninth thanks to Connolly Burke. And in game two, Payne beat Bob Jones 6-1. Catawba split a doubleheader with Coker. First game was 9-0 in favor of Catawba. Second game, Coker won 5-1. Charleston Southern beat Elon for the second straight day, 13-4. Clemson run ruled Davidson 14-4 in 7 innings. Josh Pano had 4 hits, including a home run. Coastal Carolina evened up its series with East Carolina, winning that game 9-1 today. Florence Darlington Tech took a pair of run rule wins over USC Salkehatchie in Region 10. Won the first game 11-0 in 5 innings, the second game 16-6 in 8 innings. Francis Marion swept a couple of games from King in Conference Carolinas. First game, the Patriots won 5-3. Second game was 13-8. Georgia College swept USC Buford 13-1 in the first game, 10-2 in the second game. Georgia Southwestern evened its series with USC Aiken with a 10-7 win. They moved back into a tie for first place in that league. Lander won its second straight over Augusta in Peach Belt Conference play, 18-14. Connor Droz hit a couple of home runs for the Bearcats. Lenore Ryan swept Newberry 18-8 in the first game in 7 innings, 11-0 in the second game. Mount Olive swept Erskine 8-6 in the first game. Then they got a run in the bottom of the I believe it was in the bottom of the eighth to win that second game 12-11. They completed a series sweep. North Georgia beat Claflin 13-3 in 8 innings. They are now up 2-0 in that Peach Belt Conference series. North Greenville swept Emmanuel 10-4 in the first game, 9-2 in the second game. Thomas Powell homered in each game, drove in 8 runs for the Trailblazers. Spartanburg Methodist scored 5 runs in the top of the ninth of its game at St. Andrews, but St. Andrews scored 2 in the bottom of the inning to win 11-10. The teams are tied 3-3 in the 8th inning of game 2 when it was halted by darkness. They'll complete it on Sunday before the scheduled game. South Carolina had a 12-1 lead and let most of it get away before holding off Morehead State 16-11. Southern Wesleyan won a series over Shawan with an 11-6 win. Marty Grisso homered and doubled twice for the Warriors. The Citadel split a doubleheader with Northwestern. They won the first game 5-4. Second game, Northwestern won it 4-1. Truett McConnell and Columbia International also split a series in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. The Bears won the game 7-6. Columbia International won the second game 7-0 on a 2-hit shutout by Drake Thames. Tusculum beat Limestone 11-3 in game 1 of their South Atlantic Conference doubleheader. Limestone won the second game 10-9. USC Lancaster and USC Sumter split a pair in Region 10. The Lancers got 7 runs in the first inning of game 1, and they won 11-1 in 5 innings. The Fire Ants came back to win game 2, 10-6 to split that series. They play again tomorrow at Riley Park in Sumter. USC Union won the game 1 of a doubleheader at Gaston College. The score was 7-2. But Gaston scored 9 runs in the first inning of the nightcap and won that game 13-2 in 5 innings. USC Upstate upended number 19 Troy 5-4 to even that series. Voorhees completed a series sweep of Philander Smith in the HBCU Athletic Conference. Final score was 20-14 there. The Tigers hit 4 home runs today. They had 14 in 3 games for the weekend. Wofford knocked off Kentucky 12-5. The Terriers were tied 8-8 in the 9th inning. 4-4 in the 9th inning. They scored 8 runs and held off again 12-5. Michigan State beat Winthrop 7-0. And former Furman pitcher Dominic Pianto got a 3-inning save for the Spartans in that game. Moving ahead to the games for Sunday, March the 9th. We've got Anderson at Virginia Wise in a doubleheader at 1 o'clock. Appalachian State is at College of Charleston at 1. Charleston Southern is at Elon at 1. Claflin is at North Georgia at 1. Coastal Carolina wraps up its series at East Carolina at 1. Cornell is at Winthrop at 1 o'clock. They moved from Greenville over to Rock Hill Founders Field for that one. Edward Waters is at Benedict. They'll finish the suspended game first, then they'll play the scheduled game at 1 o'clock. Georgia Southwestern finishes up its series at USC Aiken at 1. The Citadel completes its 4-game home series with Northwestern, or 1 o'clock game at the Joe. Troy is at USC Upstate in the rubber game of that series. USC Lancaster is at USC Union. They'll also be playing a rubber game for that Region 10 series, 1 o'clock in Sumter. USC Union and Gaston College meet at 1 at Sims Legion Park in Gastonia. Wofford is at Kentucky trying to take a series there. Morehead State is at South Carolina at 1:30. Davidson is at Clemson at 2 o'clock. Lander is at Augusta at 2 o'clock. Presbyterian is at Alabama at 2. And Spartanburg Methodist is at St. Andrews. They'll complete the suspended game, then play another game at 2 o'clock. Also at Floor Field, Michigan State and UAB will play at noon as they round out the first pitch invitational. Again, that's the schedule for Sunday, March 9th, following the scores for Saturday, March 8th that I gave earlier. I'm out of town, so that's why I had a little bit of trouble getting things done on a timely basis tonight. Appreciate you having the patience to wait. Hope you have a great night. If you get a chance, go to church tomorrow, and I'll come up with a wrap-up of Sunday's action on Sunday night. For now, this is Rudy Jones of upendstatebaseball.com saying thanks and God bless.